Ingrid Goes West was a script that that I found that you're all over that movie, the ideas that you brought to the table and that we worked on together. And I remember, that's just one example of taking a character that maybe on the page, you read that script and you go, I don't know, she's crazy. We don't know why, and you could take that at face value and just play the character like that. But that's not what we did, and I think what we did together really, really helped. I think helped elevate the movie because we were interested in why. Why is she behaving like this?
Very important, the why. Keep going.
Yeah, why is she doing this? And one major change to that film that was your idea when you saw an early cut of the movie, and something that we had talked about in the room was that Ingrid should have no support system. And in the original script, there was actually a sister character that we actually shot with an actress, and we shot those scenes, and then we ended up taking them out of the movie completely because of the discussions that we had together, because we decided that she couldn't have a support system. We actually needed, for the story's sake, we needed to feel that she was completely alone and didn't have a backup plan or a net to fall into. And it was a brilliant choice, because you're just rooting for her that much harder because she can't just run back to her sister. She's got no family and nobody. And so it helped
Also the mother dying and that being there in the mother's space. And then get her mother, she just lost her mother, to become that female kind of stalker on social media. She had to, I have to be alone.
Yeah.
So she had to be alone. Yeah, and the thing is with the mother being just passed away, it's just like she was sitting in this hovel of a home and only has memories of somebody who could never, ever create new memories ever again.
Yeah, and that was really, that was about story. There were no additional scenes written with any additional dialogue about the mother passing or anything, but it was a visual. We saw the empty hospital bed in the room, and it kind of signals to the audience that, you tell a whole story with one visual, and that was an idea that we had come up with together.
And here's the thing, anybody here who counts lines, stop doing it. You do more with visuals, with behavior. And that's because we take in more information and someone has the ability to exist within an environment without words. Sidney Lumet, a very important director, who is considered one of the best film directors ever, used to say that dialogue stops action. And it does. Because when we think, we can think 5 different things. And when you're speaking, it's unilateral. And so there's so much we got out of looking at stuff and seeing the hospital bed and seeing photographs of her and her mother. And the stuff that we created in that, to be able to, that she has no place to be, but to sit in that place that's only filled with memories. It's just going to be too hard for this person. So the only way she feels that she could ever be loved is toward the mental illness. And one of the things I always tell my actors, we have to discover, why does that particular mental illness happen? Why is so important?
Yeah.
And that's the discovery of that. And so she has to be somebody else to be loved. So she has to pick somebody that's already loved by a manufactured way of social media.
Yeah.